I've been on record multiple times explaining that, according to Donald Trump's past, it does not appear that he is a racist. However, he does rule a white supremacist regime. I've gone over this a couple of times now, but I want to lay it out. Alligator Alcatraz, right? Alligators, according to Floridians, I'm not from Florida, but according to many Floridians, alligators was one of the things that they threatened slaves with to keep slaves in line. It's a Southern racist trope from, according to Floridians. Alcatraz historically was known as one of the worst possible prisons where the inmates were treated horrifically and the living conditions were unsustainable at best. You got people hopping out of unmarked cars with masks on and guns drawn, grabbing people off the street because they look Spanish, throwing them in the back of trucks. You got DEI, which is gone. First thing they did was erase Frederick Douglass from the government website. You got tons of DEI things that have disappeared that only affects white women or veterans that have affected black people because DEI were protections put in place, fought for in the civil rights era by the civil rights leaders that were allegedly wiped out by our government, such as Malcolm X and Martin Luther King and Black Panther parties who was put in jail. So no, maybe Donald Trump's not a racist at heart. I don't think he cares about anybody but himself. And if that's the case, then everybody else is secondary. You don't care about a white guy or a black guy, you care about who can help you. And if that's how he feels, he's not a racist. But if the people that can help him are white supremacists, then he runs a white supremacist regime because that's how he can get the things that he wants. That's how he became the most powerful man in the world. Not by caring about blacks or whites, but by caring about himself. And in order to maintain that power, you see the oligarchy of white billionaire techs behind him, or tech billionaires. He's running a white supremacist regime. And anybody of color, black, red, yellow, and I don't mean to be funny, but I'm talking about black people. I'm talking about Indians. I forgot brown, so I got to get my Latinas and Latinos. And I said yellow, I mean Asian. Anybody of color has to worry about oppression from a white supremacist regime. And that's what we've seen across the board. Oh, and don't forget the Arabs. Even the Arabs got to get it, right? They brown too. It's a white supremacist regime.